How about now, guys? It is hump day, round 2. How about now? Kitty's with me. Am I better now, Kitty? Okay, my production team says I'm better now. Am I good? Much better. All right, we're good, people. The joys of the internet. We're batteried, we're plugged in, we're good. I am glad that we are all good. So, welcome back, everybody. It's hump day. It's only Wednesday, I know, but it's hump day. So tell me about what we're grateful for. Hey, Angie and Angie. I got to tell you Angie something, okay? Because both you Angies will appreciate it. I've had texts this week, actually both of you, and at one point I thought it was the other and stuff because the conversation was going much the same, and so I had an out of Angie experience, and you're both, the way the way iPhone shows you, you're both AH. In my phone. I mean, when it does it in text. So it was messing me up which one I was talking to at the time. Hey, Ann, great to have you with us. Hey, Angela. So hopefully you guys find that story as funny as I found it, even though I told it really bad. It is great to have you all with us tonight, and this Wednesday night on Hump Day. Tell me what we're grateful for this Wednesday. I know I am way late tonight, and I didn't even get dinner beforehand. But I know I am way late. Tell me what we're grateful for tonight. Besides good sound. Besides good sound, what are we grateful for? I'm grateful that Costco still had scotch in stock. Then you could be AA, actually, Angie. Oh, that's good. I hear you now. Hello from hot Iowa. It is hot in Connecticut tonight. Pizza delivery. Yeah, I like pizza delivery. I can't get pizza delivery in my town. We're in the country, Asheville, Angie. We are in the country. They don't deliver to the country. You sent it to Traxia for... I love it. I love when you guys, and I know somebody sent it to Liberty. I love when you guys send my work to Liberty. They're like, what's Neil asking for now? I haven't gotten an angry text from my friends at Traxia yet, but I'm sure it's coming. Yes, the schools are off in Boise. Boise. 101 in Albuquerque. Wow. You got a lot accomplished on you, and you made it say, oh, there's Dennis. You made it safely to Boise. No, what is the friendly greeting in Boise, Dennis? You've had a different greeting every night this week. What is the correct greeting for Boise? Hot in upstate New York. Where are you in upstate again, Kristen? I forget. You're up past Syracuse or something, I think? I forget. My mind is drawing a blank on locations tonight. Besides, the Sewells are in Idaho, and Russell's in Orlando, and Kelly's in Albuquerque. And Asheville, Angie's in Asheville. Just saying. And I am in Connecticut, but at the present. They still let us cross the state line from Connecticut to Massachusetts. Un momento, por favor. That does not sound like Idaho. That does not sound like Boise speak, Dennis. I'm just saying, but I appreciate it. Hey, Sylvia, great to have you with us. Oh, guys, it has been a Wednesday between Syracuse and Rochester. Okay, I got you. I get out that way. It's good for the corn. I'm glad it's good for something, Heidi. Yeah, it's going to be a hot week. It's not this week. Oh my, Angie, that's true. The RV, and I have to keep track of where you are. Oh, I'm gonna like following that map. Ciao, Dennis. Okay, that's good. I can work with that. Oh, guys. But I do look forward to being able to travel again. We were talking about trips and taking trips tonight on the way home. You had lunch with Kate Holmes yesterday, Russ? You really are working your way around the state of Florida. Sarasota Kate. That must have been the ice cream cone on your trip that you were able to have on Resale World's dime. That is very good, Russ. I'm very impressed. Very impressed of that. I remember having breakfast with Kate at the first conference we attended, and that was exciting. But this is good, folks. I'm glad to have you here on this Wednesday night. My mind is in 100 different directions tonight, but that's okay. I'm excited. We're making great progress with our team and getting some things worked out, so things are good. Let's talk about what's going on in the world tonight. I got a little bit of worldly news, and then we'll talk about homework and stuff, and then we'll talk about how Neil's tired tonight. Walmart. Our buddies at Walmart are going to challenge Amazon Prime with a subscription service. Walmart is going to introduce a new annual membership program by the end of July. The Discount Titan's new subscription service called Walmart Plus will cost $98 a year. In addition to same-day delivery of groceries and other items, the program will also reportedly provide fuel discounts and early access to discounts. Walmart reportedly planned to introduce Walmart Plus in February, but pushed launch back due to the emergence of COVID-19. The retailer declined comment. Walmart has been actively competing with Amazon Prime and Prime Now, same-day and next-day delivery for the past couple of years. In May, Walmart accelerated the rollout of Express Delivery, a new service that delivers items to customers' doors in less than 2 hours. Express Delivery costs $10 on top of the existing delivery charge, but there's no markup on item price. Walmart has also expanded its paid grocery delivery membership program called Delivery Unlimited to at least 1,400 stores. For a fee of $98 per year or $12.95 a month, customers can purchase groceries online and either have them delivered to their home or pick them up at their local Walmart store with no per order charge. Hey, Dawn, great to have you with us. So that's interesting, and ultimately that competition will be good for consumers. We'll see where that heads. Hey, Carrie, great to have you with us. Just a brief talk about the PPP tonight. Retail, which accounts for more than 9% of employment, and it's actually retail accounts for 1 in 4 jobs. But less than 7% of payrolls among small businesses received 7.7% of the loans in the PPP. Big name retailers that took out loans between 5 and 10 million include Rag and Bone, Chrome Hearts, Untuckit, Moda Operandi, Oscar de la Renta, Vera Wang, Third Love, MeUndies, and Outdoor Voices. All got loans in big bucks. So, a membership fee to have access to the bathroom. I love it, Angie. A membership is good. I was listening to an interview tonight with a small gelatery. A gelatery? A gelato service. Okay? Her goal is to get 1,000 subscriptions to generate 1,000 monthly subscriptions for gelato to generate $45,000 in fixed income. There's something to be said for that. And people have talked about it for a long time. How do we get a subscription service going, or what would be the right way to get a subscription service going in our stores? And it really has a lot of merit. The gelato one, and she's going to have seasonal flavors and monthly flavors where she's doing it and she's delivering it. My guess is she doesn't really have her delivery costs figured out in there, but she's again adapting to survive, and that's just smart. And subscription services are smart. You see all the software guys doing it. You see the Netflixes of the world. And it really adds to your valuation of your company, the guaranteed recurring revenue. So there is something to be said for it, and it'll be interesting to see how we could apply that to our world. It's a great interview. Wasn't that a great interview on NPR, Heidi? Yeah, it's a great interview. Made me want some gelato. I got ice cream. I don't have any gelato in the house, but I have ice cream. I don't know how many flavors we have tonight, but we do have ice cream in the house. But it's just being smart business. It's just again adapting. How do you adapt, and why do you adapt, and what do you get going for recurring revenue? Because the recurring revenue model is, in some aspects hitting all industries. So how do we look at that for our industry? Made me certainly think about it, and there's certainly opportunities for that. Purse of the Month Club. Maybe Purse of the Month Club we do. Karen joined us tonight. She's been found. But I don't know what it is for a subscription. Maybe it's so much maybe you start with your high spenders, and we create a subscription box for them where they get so much to shop for each month. Again, it's all this recurring revenue is what that's about. So it's certainly worth a discussion. I love this quote, so I thought I would share it. Success is an inside game. Peanut Butter Cup of the Month Club. I like it, Kitty. In the summer, you get melted ones. Success is an inside game. Success comes from inside you, deep inside you. Your success is not determined by outside circumstances. It may be affected by outside events, but it is not determined by them. Your success is determined by what you think about, what you do, how you approach problems, and how you approach opportunities. To prove this, all you have to do is look around. In every community, in every industry, there are a few store owners who are much more successful than the others. Why? The naysayers would contend they've been around longer, that they're a better location, that they have more connections. But I contend they do things differently. They see things differently. They approach things differently. They are different, therefore they are more successful. Tony Robbins says the quality of your life is determined by the quality of the questions you ask yourself. Again, this is an internal experience, not an external experience. An extremely focused person would say, oh my gosh, the economy is falling apart. I wonder when the government is going to fix this. The internally driven person says, oh my gosh, the economy is falling apart. How am I going to react? The extremely focused person says, oh my goodness, there's another store opening down the road that sells the same merchandise I sell. How much business am I going to lose? The internally driven person asks the question, wow, more competition? How am I going to get better, smarter, faster? At the end of the day, your success is about you. It's your responsibility, and it all starts from the inside. Success is an inside game. I love that, and it's true. Success is an inside game. It's inside each and every one of us. It's about how you get out of bed in the morning. What drives you? Okay? I was great at proving my father wrong. I'm not going to My father used to say, he'll never be the director of personnel. Neil will never be the director of personnel. And that was my father's way of saying I had terrible people skills. So did I prove my father wrong? Okay, or did that force me to change my attitude? Okay, I changed. It was driven inside me. When somebody tells me I can't, that's 100 times reasons why I can. Okay, this is how we drive. How I drive myself. How I drive myself to show up every day. How I have hope to get out of bed, because success is an inside game. It's inside you. It's inside me. It's not exclusive. Okay, it's not exclusively inside me, but it is inside me, and that's what drives me to mine and you to yours. Kitty had a reconstituted peanut butter cup today. Yeah, it is sort of reverse psychology. It is. I mean, there's that time my mother wallpapered my room with bullseyes and said, if you aim at nothing, you're bound to hit it. It was a dartboard poster with, and the whole room from top to bottom. It was a dartboard poster, and you know, with no dart on it, hitting it, and if you aim at nothing, you're bound to hit it. Okay? And so, and I didn't have a lot of focus at that point in my life, or just didn't have a lot of direction. But that poster is forever ingrained in my head, and certainly something that has stuck with me. I would have liked a sports car, maybe a supermodel or something else if she had chosen to wallpaper my room with, but hey, that's what my mother chose, and here we are today. Take the opportunity. That is correct. Go for it. Yeah, and Angie, you know, it's a lot of reverse psychology. You know, it is a, my parents were probably smarter than I give them credit for than I gave them credit for at the time. Okay. My mother used to think I just liked to climb trees, and I was just climbing higher because I aimed higher in life because we're going higher. But that, you know, the lessons of our parents, and I've had the opportunity to have this discussion a lot the last couple days, actually. I've had with several of you the last couple days about how, you know, our kids don't know it at the time, and we don't know it at the time when we were kids, but the lessons we take from our parents and the voices we take of them and how we share that forward, not only with our own kids, but with society and how we do things, is an amazing thing. It is an amazing thing in how we move the lessons forward. Okay, it's not just getting older and wiser. It is appreciating the lessons they've taught us, sharing them with the world, and hearing their voices or their answer to our questions even when they're not there. Okay, there is a bigger world around us. I'm not totally sure Spirit is with us. You know, whatever. I'm not getting all touchy-feely on you here tonight. But there is a bigger play at thing, and it's those lessons that are ingrained in us from a young age that we don't give 2 cents to at the time, but they hang with us later in life. So it is a blessing that we have and something that we have available to us, which is really kind of cool. So just thinking about that. Hey, Nancy, great to have you with us tonight. Okay, so let's go back real quick because Neil's getting tired tonight. I admit that I am tired tonight, folks, and I didn't get dinner before this tonight. And dinner looks really good. You got to see this dinner Rebecca made. Hang on a second. This is dinner. So I am probably not displaying it correctly. How about that? Is that a better angle? Yes, it would be great to know what this dinner is. Please tell us what dinner is tonight, Rebecca.
I'm going to come closer so I can share your mic. Dinner tonight is a meatloaf that has chopped onions, cilantro, garlic, and breadcrumbs in it. On top we have a balsamic glaze, crumbled goat cheese, and fresh cherry tomatoes.
Oh, that sounds really good. Thank you. Can you take my dinner over there?
I can.
Everybody else has had it, but I have not had that yet. And Kelly is asking what's for dessert. Do we still have leftover birthday cake?
We have leftover Costco cake.
Leftover Costco cake, which
and
is
an array of ice cream flavors.
and an array of ice cream flavors, Kelly.
About 7 different flavors right now.
We currently only have about 7 different flavors, so Baskin & Robbins 32 flavors would not be happy with us. But that is what is for dinner and dessert. And that comes after you guys tonight. Other people have partake. They are waiting for me for dessert. Well, maybe. So that is dinner tonight. Okay? So let's talk about our homework that you're all working on, that everybody has sent to their software vendors. Okay? Hey, Jody, how are you? So this list, I know, has been sent to several of the software vendors because you guys have told me. And they're helping you all through what reports, because I've gotten this sheet filled out from you guys with these numbers. You can just print this out, take a picture of it, write your numbers in, and send it back to me. So what we're talking about this week is your net sales for 4 months of last year. That's your total sales without sales tax. The number of transactions, that is the number of receipts, the number of people that gave you money, the number of times you rang your register. The number of units sold is the number of items you actually let walk out the door that people gave you money for. Your inventory received dollars is the dollar value of priced inventory that you received during that given month. And your inventory received units is the number of items you received during that given month. And it's all spelled out on this sheet, including what your current inventory is. So that is all spelled out for you. And I know it's been spelled out well because you sent it to your software vendors to make sure you could get the reports, which is a great lesson. And you've been sending it in, which is great. You just email it to me, Neil, Neil, at ECIstores.com, Neil at ECIstores.com. We also covered as part of that, okay, we covered last night. If you were not with us last night, we covered the 3 P's of resale, the 3 P's of resale. Okay, the 3 P's of resale are price. Why does price matter? Okay, price matters only from the respect of the fat finger. Okay, and your pricing should be appropriate for your market. And we talk about this a lot, and we're going to talk about it more as let's delve into it for a minute. Okay, hang on a second. Let me find something to sell here. 1 second, I can find something to sell. We have... Where'd your Dooney purse go? I need a purse to sell. Oh, they're outside. Hang on a second. I'm walking, people. You're walking with me.
Either that or you can grab my Vera purse out of my closet.
No, I'm not going to your closet. Hang on, I got a prop here. Oh, that's a beautiful purse. How about that? I got a purse. All right. Here we go, folks. I am back. Okay, look at this beautiful Dooney purse. It is the Dooney London purse. Isn't it beautiful? The Dooney London Disney purse. How much is this purse worth? Okay, let's talk about price. It's an authentic Dooney right there. Even Zeke knew a Dooney when he saw it, sort of. Okay. How much would you pay for this authentic Dooney purse?
It's not just Dooney, it's Disney Parks Dooney.
It's Disney Parks Dooney. Give me a price, people. Light up my feed here.
And I can give you the price I paid.
Well, hang on a second.
Okay.
I am waiting for my responses.
New with tags.
And look, it's new with tags, people. Linda's with me. Okay, so price is one component. Price is one component of the 3 P's. The pity take that Linda talked about is the other side of it, okay, is another P. We all do it. The little sweet old lady that brings us, and she was so sweet. Oh my God, she was so nice. And she was just perfect. And you should have seen her curly gray hair. And she was just, oh, she was just the cutest. I mean, like a grandma. Like a grandma. And she brought me the most beautiful stuff. Oh my God. It was ugly, but I just couldn't say no. Okay, that is the pity take. And we all do it. Okay, we should have never said yes, but we do it. And the other is placement. Product placement or promotion, where you put the size 12 in the size 2s and it's never gonna sell. All right, so we've got prices from $35 to $80. And why is that important? Okay, why are all those various prices important? Because they're real. Okay, they're real. They're real for your market. They're what Linda would sell it for in her market. They're what Dawn would sell it for in hers. Okay, they're what Twiggy would sell it for there. These are important prices because that is your market. That's the customer that's going to walk in the door. Okay, Rebecca, who hasn't walked through your door, paid for this Dooney, new with tags, London Disney, authentic purse.
I got it on sale. So do you want the original price or do you want the sale price I paid?
Give me the original price first.
The original price is $198.
The original price of this bag is $198. Ann's going to sell it in Virginia for $75. It's new with tags, though.
I would do that. I'd pay that.
Okay, and she would buy it for you from $75.
I'd buy a second one for that.
She would buy one from Twiggy for $45 for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but how much did you, Rebecca, who wanted this lovely purse, how much did you pay for it?
I paid $128.
Rebecca paid $128 for it, and she is very, very happy with her purchase. Very happy. Okay, but price is about your market. Price isn't, you don't go, Ann isn't going to raise her price from $75 to $128 because that's what Rebecca would pay for it. Okay, she prices it for what she prices it for in her market, and that is where price is so important. Price is local. Okay, grocery stores own the local market. They version their prices more than anybody, and it's called versioning. Okay, that's why you pay, milk, you may pay one price for milk and eggs in this market. Well, Kathy, you're in our state, so you're a lot closer to what we'd really sell it for, what Rebecca's willing to pay for it.
What am I willing to pay for it?
Kathy's willing to charge $125 for it, but she's in Connecticut. And so is Kristen. Well, $128 did include shipping. Was it free shipping?
It was. I'm the first to over $70.
That is correct. Many of our softwares now can have an online price and an in-store price that are different. Versioning is things. Grocery stores own it. That's why you can buy orange juice in your market in your town for one price, and you can go 5 miles away and get it for a completely different price. Okay, they own versioning. Grocery stores are phenomenal at it. But many other stores are very good at it too. They know what people are willing to pay in their various markets. But it comes from the grocery market, okay? But you have to price for your market. Pricing for your market is extremely important. So that P tonight, okay, and talk about that just briefly, and that's something we can all relate to, okay? Just because Rebecca will pay $128 doesn't mean Ann should charge more than $75, because where she is in Virginia, that's all she can fetch for it, because nobody likes Disney in Virginia. Okay? For whatever reason, in her area of Virginia, nobody would want it. Okay? And they're anti-Dooney. Okay? So, that is an appropriate price for Ann in Virginia, okay? But Ann can get more for something else that in Connecticut we couldn't give away, okay? So it's important to know your market, okay? And that is where pricing becomes important. Know it, own it, okay? And if you can fetch more elsewhere, I mean, that is why we sell on eBay for items that will fetch more than outside of our market, okay? Again, I've talked about that before. A Lenox vase in Leominster, Massachusetts on a perfect day is worth $10. I mean, if I'm really, really lucky. Okay, but if I sell that same vase to somebody in LA because I threw it up on eBay, I can get $100 for it. That is worth my time. It's not worth it to go from 10 to 12, okay, or 10 to 11, but it's worth it when I can go from 10 to 100, okay, and get that extra thing. Right, bacon in Fargo is $4.99. In Scottsdale, it's $11.99. Exactly, Twiggy. But that's priced for the market because the people in Scottsdale aren't going to drive to Fargo to get their bacon. Okay, but and they aren't going to drive. It's all local. I mean, the people do not drive for groceries, and it's even more so during the pandemic. You know, one of the oldest marketing studies. Best marketing studies on grocery stores is on a chain of Boston supermarkets that back in the day in the 80s and stuff was the best supermarket. They had the cleanest stores. They had the best stuff, the best selection, the best pricing. I mean, the highest quality. And everybody knew it. So, you know, if you asked in a survey, if you asked customers who has the best stuff, they would always say Purity. They had the best stuff, the cleanest. Who has the cleanest stores? Purity does. Who has the best sales? Purity does. Where do you buy your groceries? Stop and Shop. Market Basket. You buy whoever's closest to you. Okay, that is part of the 1, 3, and 5 mile drive radiuses and things because people, unlike Neil, who drives all over the place. People do not drive. They do not bend. They do not reach. They do not drive. And so while Purity ran the best markets and everybody knew it, okay, they are also no longer around, okay, because people would not drive to them. So there you go. That is our little bit of talk on the P of price. Thanks, Michelle. You guys like me in the blues. Okay, I'm just saying. Neil never sings the blues. There's the Journey song. We'll have to play it one night. Don't stop believing. He's on the midnight train going anywhere. And there's that part where they sing, some will sing the blues, and I always say Neil will never sing the blues. But you guys like me in the blues. I don't know why, but you like me in the blues. In the various shades of blue that I wear. And this is the choice that I had today. But it's great to have you with us, Michelle. Great to have you with us. But that was our talk on the P of price tonight. We will delve more into the pity and to placement. And then we'll bring it together because we're going to take your numbers in the abstract and talk about it as we continue through this week. And how to grow and what we need to do because it's all about the inventory, people. It is all about the inventory and having enough so that you can sell because so often I see it. I am not a valley girl. I am not a valley girl. I'll get Cassandra to tell you. Maybe I'll have to buy her a cake again. But I'll get my peanut gallery to say I'm not a valley girl. But we'll cover that more as we continue on this week. This is a great topic. I love working with you on it. But I got started late tonight, and Neil's had a day. It's been a hump day. But tomorrow is another day, and we're going there. We're going there. And all the resources I talk about here every night, go over to narts.org/resalestrong. narts.org/resalestrong. Cassandra makes sure they get there. All these videos, she gets them over to there. And the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store. All these videos are there. Cassandra spends the magic in the internet. She makes it happen. Thankfully, we are blessed with her. She makes it all happen. It must be the cake I get her. When you have a question you don't know the answer to, you just email me. You email me, Neil, Neil, at ECIstores.com. Neil at ECIstores.com is the email where you email me. Make sure you include your phone number so I can call you back. We start every day and night with the Good Morning, Good Night book. And, oh shoot, I closed out the book on what page I was on. This is a problem. It was a good page. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can find it. I am messing up but good tonight. Kitty, what page was I on? Cassandra does rock. I'm feeling really stupid tonight. Hang on, I'm trying to find what page I was on. Kitty, do you remember? You're the one that keeps track of me. Let's go. I don't know, I missed it. I did. Okay, well, we're going to go to page 90. Maybe I did. Today is a blur. Or tonight is a blur, more like it. But we're going to page 96, and I will do a good morning and a good night. The world changes. The ground shifts. We still make plans. We still find gifts. Good morning. Our good night tonight is the world changes. The earth spins. We grieve our losses. We eke out wins. Good night. That is our graphics tonight. That is our good morning, good night. Ladies and gentlemen, Neil Abramson, I am humbled that you show up every night to tune in so we can advance ourselves and our industry forward. I will be back here again tomorrow night at more 8 than ish. More 8 than ish. Really trying for that, people. In the meantime, you can email me, Neil, Neil, at ECIstores.com. Share the page, narts.org/resalestrong. And I will be back here again tomorrow night. But know that until then, that you, and you, but most importantly you, yes you, are not alone running this store. It is time for dinner. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody.